Madden Nation, Skips here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Madden, aka the Laser Show. Hello Madden Nation, Skips here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Madden, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show, show 192. Talking about today, my man Chris in the Navy. Doesn't get a lot of time to play the game, but you know what? He just delivered a heck of a scheme for us for the Minnesota Vikings playbook from the Singleback Ace Twins. Now this is literally a full scheme. It has, he's using a custom playbook. Excuse me. He's using a custom playbook because his so his audibles are all preset the way he wants that. But we have gone in and made adjustments to the audibles, just not having a custom playbook. So having a full beard growing in is wicked itchy. So it's like terrible when you go to sleep at night. And I kind of regret having a playoff beard, but I don't because it's awesome at the same time. But Chris, again, from the Vikings playbook, Singleback Ace Twins, full scheme. We have a three-headed Russian attack. I'm making a minor tweak, Chris. I'm sorry, a minor tweak. Excuse me, but we're making that minor tweak. But what we're going to do, also show you the other plays, man zone reads, things like that. So let's get the zoomy zoom on. First, we'll actually read what Chris actually says here for us to make as our reads. So Chris says, the plays out of Vikings playbook I come out in Singleback Ace Twins Flood. When he comes out, I look for first man or zone. So we can show you that. So man, zone. So here's the play. The play that comes out is the flood. Now the way you tell if it's man zone right off the bat is you read the slot right here, the slot guy. Now if he has a man over him, you know it's man to man. Now let me show you what happens if they're in zone. Oops, I changed the play. If they're in zone, see how he'll go back over there. You see how that works? If he's a man, he goes over there. So that's how you know man zone read from this formation. You know that right off the bat from that that read initial read right there. So the first thing he takes a look at this flood is there a defender lined up also over this flat guy. So say this guy, he reads its man and he sees something like that, right? He knows that Rudolph is going to have a quick beat to the flat on the man defender, and if he sees that, he's going to take advantage of that. He's going to take a 2-3 yard gain. Now, the next thing he's also going to know is it man, is it zone? If he sees that it's zone, he's going to first recognize, okay, if it is zone, something I want to check down to would be Harvin I in the slot. And you also have Shiancoe over the deep post. You read a curl flat combo to the left here by placing your far left guy on a curl. And you just kind of read. Now, the flat is going to be defended against, but you know what? That curl route was defended against, but he was sitting in there. Take a look. The idea with this curl flat read is, actually, I probably should deliver that ball to the flat. That was a bad read by me, but the curl was open too. Linebacker made a nice play, but that's the idea with that. From that play. Then what he says is, if another play you can read off of is the curl flat play. And again, this is the same scenario, but what you're working off is Rudolph. Instead of breaking to the flat, he's got that quick pass curl over the middle of the field. Now what he does here is he takes Shiancoe, places Shiancoe instead of in the deep post, a slant out, Harvin, a deep streak to keep the defense honest, and you have your far left again on that curl route. Again, this route by Rudolph here is a little quick pass. It's very difficult to defend. You've seen it in plays like Y shallow cross, and again, that's the curl flat. And again, very quick setups here. So if Shiancoe is going to have a beat to the outside there, as you can see, that's a very difficult play for the defense to defend against. Definitely against man-to-man defense as well. Now, if you are facing that zone, you could also just stay in flood. The setup is already set up there. You can stay in it, let the defense flood, let Harvin break to the left flat there, the left sideline, and you'll see that the route combination just opens up against that zone coverage. And again, the reason why it opens up is you take a look. The flat route keeps the underneath defender right here. Kiwanuka, I believe that's Kiwanuka, keeps the underneath defender at bay. This linebacker in hook zone, his responsibility isn't the corner. So what happens is with a deep vertical route, we're pulling the 1/3 of that deep coverage deep, and now we're opening up the sideline for Harvin. So as you can see, it's doing exactly what the name of the play is called. It's flooding the zone. It's taking advantage of the zone defense. As zone defenses play areas on the field, and not individual players. So you can see that flood is very effective. Definitely if you face man, and then your man-to-man beater potentially could be the curl flat here. Also, Harvin on this quick out route is also a nice option against man-to-man, as you can see. It kind of works as well as that flat route combo as well. So again, if you see him there, you gotta like Harvin in the slot there against pretty much just about anybody. So that's a nice option. Now, so that's the kind of the base style way you're gonna attack with passing. Now let's talk about his rushing attack. So audible down is the inside zone, which is just a phenomenal run up anyways, regardless, especially with a guy like AP. So it's just a steady, straightforward downhill run. You count the guys in the box, and then you just kind of win the matchup there. As you can see, AP to the almost to the house. So again, you count the defenders in the box. I see 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. I have 7. They have 7. I know I'm in a one-on-one matchup, and what I need to do is get all my blocks in the field. And the only way they can take me down is if a guy blows a block, or if one of the safeties steps up. Now you can see this time the safety on the right side here, Sash, he's playing in the box. So now I probably want to check down to not a run. So I know it's man-to-man. I see it's man-to-man, and I recognize that again by that slot defender on Harvin. So what I do is I check down the halfback screen. You check down the halfback screen, you see it's man-to-man, you get that one-on-one matchup, and you're trying to get out into space. AP breaks one guy and gets upfield. So that's what we like about that halfback screen. Now, conventional sense would say, well, run the halfback toss. And that's what my man Chris here is saying as well. My only problem with that, Chris, is the halfback toss from this formation is not that good. As you can see, you see how the lineman doesn't get out and kick. It's just maybe the design of the play, I don't know, but you don't get that kick from the guard here. So here it is again. Check out the guard. See, he kind of gets out, and then he just kind of turns, and he didn't really do much for me on that. And I've run into, when I was labbing this before we did the show, a lot of problems I would see. I didn't get to the outside edge, or a guy would come off the edge, and I'd be taken down. So I would actually substitute the Vikes toss, which was your outside run here, and I would use the halfback slip screen as that style of run to the right. And keep in mind, the inside zone here can also be broken out wide if you have the numbers out wide. So just kind of keep that in mind. So here's again the halfback slip screen. As you'll see, you get those numbers. You get your linebackers out there, and then it's off to the races. As you see, it's a one-on-one matchup against man-to-man. Again, you read that slot defender on Harvin. You get that one-on-one matchup, linebacker against 3 offensive linemen. Good luck, buddy. I mean, good luck. I mean, that's going to be tough to defend for defenses to defend. So that's that scenario. Let's also talk about what you would do if you saw zone coverage. So if you see zone coverage, again, remember that the defender is going to be over here. You're going to see that no one's on Harvin. So number one, a good option would be to run the halfback counter, because the halfback counter is going to attack the left side of the field, and that's where you have the advantage in the run game. Didn't work out there for us, but let's go back. Webster moves over. Here's again. Get out wide. Give me the blocks. As you can see, we have the numbers in the run game when we run the left against zone. So if you read zone, run the counter, or you could run also the inside zone. Those are your initial reads. Now, I want to talk about something else that Chris hadn't mentioned. Now, the halfback slip screen is pretty interesting. It's got 2 good routes here. You might look at them and not say anything, especially Harvin's route. You should recognize this receiver. I can't say his name. Aro Shimuda. You should recognize his route. It's a man beater. You motion him in. He goes out wide. You snap. You throw, and you can get upfield. That you should recognize that. You really should. But Harvin's route, I know you're probably not going to recognize, but it's the same thing. You motion Harvin in. He cuts out wide, and you get the guy to jump up and block a pass. So that was good. So here's again, Harvin motion him in, snap before it gets to the tight end, and then he breaks out wide. Oops, and you make a bad throw. Here's again, Harvin breaks in, and you get, because it's halfback screen, you get sacked, la 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 la. Could we get it right here? Nope, we can't get the pass off. That's what I was looking for. Looking for that cutout wide here. And it's not working for me properly right now. You're looking for that. You got to get the timing of the snap down. That's what I was looking for. It still was a bad throw though, and I fumbled it. Jeez Louise. But that's what I was looking for. That's the type of pass you're looking for. And what's nice about that is, they'll recognize that you'll have one motion guy that you can do that to. But where it gets difficult is when you start doing it to both guys, and then they kind of get, they just, you know, you hit them once, then you hit them again. As you can see, if I got a good pass there, I would have been off the races with Harvin. So that's another thing I like to add. The other play I'd like to talk about here real quick is this play right here. I think this is just smash. What I like about this is motioning Peterson out against man-to-man, and when you see it's man-to-man, you see that switch off, and then you deliver that pass and you get out wide. That's very, very difficult to defend, especially when you mix in something like when you do something like this. So first you motion him out, and he broke to the right flat. Motion him out now, put him on a drag. Now he's going to break in, and now you create a situation. Do they guard out wide? Do they guard inside? So think about that. Start doing that. Work this. I like this scheme. I like it a lot. I like the man zone read that you have. It makes it really, really difficult for your opponent to be able to kind of disguise their man zone defense, and that's what I like about what Chris was doing here. So, Chris, I appreciate it, buddy. Good luck with everything. Let me know any questions. Fire them away. I'm about to email you now, let you know we just did the show 192. I didn't actually talk about the PAFL stretch, but that's okay. I'll put that in the description for the video. So, but as always, guys, show 192. This is Chris's play from the Vikings playbook, Singleback H Twins, full scheme. Check us out, PremiumMadden.com. Twim is live tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing, well, Farms will be playing Shotmaster. I'll be playing Raven, a.k.a. Nick. So tune into that, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, PremiumMadden.com. We'll see you there. As always, guys, we are changing the Madden community, and we are doing it one snap at a time. Madden Nation, Skips here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Madden, aka the Laser Show.